What is economics? Well, economics is the study of how society chooses to allocate its scarce resources to the production of goods and services to satisfy unlimited wants. I will give you some examples in a moment. What is economics? Economics is a story of people trying to get all the things they want. People are part of an economy. When they run a business or work at a job, people are part of an economy. When they decide how to spend and save their money, you are a part of the economy when you decide how to earn and spend your money. So let's think about this. Gas is made from oil. Oil is a natural resource. So the people who decide where will they buy the oil to set the prices for gasoline are using economics to come with the plan that sets the terms and prices for the use of that oil. Now, that is just one example. Who else might use economics in their job? So, I want you to think in economic terms. If the price of lumber doubled, would the same amount of houses be built? What about the price of your can of Mountain Dew or your favorite soda that you drink? What if it went up $1 per can? Do you think ice cream would sell well in Alaska? Economy is the way a country manages its money and resources, such as workers and land to produce, buy, and sell goods and services. The United States has a free market economy. That means people can freely buy and trade their goods and services. So now think of those same questions that I just asked you. Now, would ice cream sell well in Alaska if there was a serious drop in the amount of dairy products available? Would Mountain Dew sell as well if the price went up by $2 per 12-ounce can? And what if the price of lumber doubled? Would the same amount of houses be built if there were 5 natural disasters, such as floods, hurricanes, tornadoes? Goods and services. Goods are products like cars, computers, or even corn. Services are duties performed by one person for another, such as teaching and transportation. The price of each good or service is determined not by the government, but by the demand. Demand is a measure of how many people want to buy a particular good or service. Scarcity. Did you ever want to buy several different things, but only have enough money for one? Did you ever want to be in 2 different places at the same time? If so, were you facing the economic problem of scarcity? Scarcity is not being able to have everything we want. So just think about that when you go to the grocery store. You want a candy bar, but you also want the chicken. You have to think about which one is more important for you. The chicken, which can make 2 or 3 meals, or that candy bar just to satisfy your quick hunger snack. What about if you want to be in two different places at one time? You want to go to your best friend's house because he got this new video game to play, but your mom wants you to go to your grandma's house because you only get to see her once or twice a year. So you have to face that problem of which would you rather do. Choice. Did you ever get a gift of money and make a list of the things you wanted to buy? You probably discovered that you could not buy everything you wanted. Scarcity means we can never have everything we want. If you had a long list of wants, you probably had to pick the item on the list that was your favorite. Think about that when you make a Christmas list. Your parents will say, make out your list. Now pick out the top 2 or 3 that you really, really want. So you probably thought about the advantages and disadvantages of each choice. Choice is making the decision of what you are going to buy. You also have that choice in school. I'm going to do my assignment so I can get a good grade. Or you don't do your assignment and you have to get the consequences of a bad grade, which could possibly mean repeating that course. What is a consumer? Someone who consumes something. But what does it mean to consume something? A consumer is a person that uses any goods or services. Allocation is how we distribute our goods. This is how we pass out the goods. So think about first come, first serve. That's one way we can pass out our goods. We could have contests. People can compete for a resource, such as applying for a scholarship. Can have the lottery system. People are randomly selected for that good. The person in authority can also be in charge to decide who gets that resource. So there are different things for allocation on how we distribute our goods. The marketplace is a location where goods and services are exchanged. What are some examples of marketplaces that we go to today?